Hi guys, it's Laura and today I'm going to be doing my first book review on Kasie West's By Your Side. So since I have started my YouTube channel, I've been kind of iffy on doing reviews. I wanted to do them but I didn't know because I wasn't sure how to really do them. But I finished this book not long ago and I was just like, I need to do a review on this, So I'm going to give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. This book, By Your Side by Kasie West, is her newest release, which came out on the 31st of January this year, and it is basically about a girl called Autumn Collins who finds herself locked in the library for an entire weekend. And she doesn't think it can get much worse than that, except she's not there alone. She is locked up with Dax Miller, who is the bad boy, I guess you could call him, of the school. He's a loner. He's apparently had stints in juvie. Nobody really trusts him. Nobody really talks to him. He doesn't have any friends. And she's just, oh god, this couldn't get any worse. So yeah, and basically as the weekend goes on, she finally gets him to kind of open up to her, I guess is the best way to describe it. And they start to talk and they start to connect, but she doesn't know what's going to happen with their newfound friendship when they get out. And that is what I absolutely loved about this. The fact that you've got Dax Miller, who doesn't really have any friends and doesn't talk to anybody and has a very tough life in general, and Autumn basically helps him out of his shell and gets him to become friends with her, which I absolutely loved. And what else I loved about this book is how she has problems of her own which she doesn't feel comfortable talking to her friends about. So she is able to confide in him as well, which also I think helps their relationship grow. Now, obviously the two main characters in this book are Autumn Collins and Dax Miller, and I think these two characters are absolutely amazing. Dax Miller is a loner, as I have said, and he doesn't open up to anyone, and then Autumn gets him to. And Autumn, obviously, I said she has issues of her own. I'm not going to say because obviously that's spoiler. But the way they work together, just simply because she wants to know more about him because she's basically nosy, is I guess the best way to describe it. And I love how they build, but also I love the other characters involved. Autumn has a almost boyfriend, Jeff, who comes in the story, and things happen with Jeff, and she starts realising, does she really like him, doesn't she? She starts questioning her own feelings, and I found that really, it's kind of cool to see how she decides, like, I can't think of the right word, she kind of like builds on her emotions and tries to discover them, and I don't know how best to describe it, but yeah, basically I found it very interesting. And also her other friends, and just like how much of like how strongly her friendships are with all of these people. And I just really liked the fact that it wasn't solely on these two people. She has friends who she talks to, and obviously these things happen with this Jeff, who's her almost boyfriend. She has a aggressive crush on him, and something happens which I'm obviously not going to say, and basically she starts like feeling really guilty about what she's feeling, but then doesn't know really what she's feeling. And Dax also helps, just like kind of like is an escape route, I guess that's the best way to describe it. He's an escape route from her friends and everything that's going on in her life. And literally the way that she describes him is he's her distraction and she is his. And I loved that about them. I think it's really cool how they're each other's own distraction and nobody else knows that they are like, they've built this relationship because they were locked in the library together. Because Dax doesn't like he's very, like I've said, he doesn't like people knowing his business. I guess that's literally it. And I just found it was just so cute and so fluffy to read, and I really enjoyed it. I think that pretty much sums up my points on this. I found this, I mean, contemporary's a bit pretty simplistic, and Kasie West's writing I don't feel like is for everybody, but I love how simplistic her writing is, because I think that's probably the best way to describe her writing. It's really simplistic, really easy going, super nice to read, especially if you just kind of want a quick fluffy read to read, because you don't really have a lot of time to get into a fantasy, for example, or a dystopian, to learn a completely new world and all the rules and everything that goes on. So like having a very easy read, contemporary, definitely this is the book to pick up, because I literally read this pretty much in 2 days. I started it on Wednesday night last week, and I finished it on Friday morning, so I basically finished it within the first 2 days of March, and I absolutely loved it. I couldn't wait to read it, and I couldn't get enough, and I'm definitely going to be picking up more Kasie West books very, very soon. So if you haven't figured it out already, I definitely gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's just so, I don't even know, it was really nice, like, because, I mean, contemporaries are not for everybody, and I feel like when I read a contemporary, it's just makes me like realise, oh my god, how cute is this? Oh my god, this can actually happen in real life. I mean, it's very unlikely you're going to get locked in the library for a weekend, but you get my point. But I just loved Dax and Autumn's relationship building. I loved how she is able to open up to somebody about her like the problems that she's facing, and Dax has finally found someone that he can also talk to, which he hasn't been able to do in his pretty much whole life. And I really, really liked that about it. And I think Kasie West does an amazing job with Autumn, because I think that she's very relatable for people of like this generation, like people of like the teenagers of today. I think she's very relatable to them, and I just like made me want to read more contemporaries now, because it was so nice and fluffy, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't read a contemporary in so long. I read a contemporary and now I really want to read some more, because I love contemporaries, and this is the first one I actually read in this year, and I'm literally trying to figure out how I can buy some more very soon, because I really, really enjoyed it. So if you are looking for an easy read, like exams obviously are coming up soon, I would definitely recommend this, because it's so easy and light-hearted that it would literally, you can fly through the chapters so easy whilst you're stressing over exams, which is what I am doing. So yes, I would definitely pick this up. So that is all for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if I did a good job at this review, because I really don't know. And yeah, tell me if you want me to do more of these, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon with another video. Bye guys!